So, you need to book a car service in Connecticut. Seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? But are you sure you're doing it the smart way? Today, we're going to break down what you really need to know to travel safely and, avoid those nasty hidden costs. Okay, let's just jump right in with a big one. Could your ride to JFK actually be uninsured? I know, that's a pretty startling question, but it's one you absolutely have to ask. When you book that car for a super important flight out of JFK or BDL, or maybe for a big corporate event in Hartford, you just assume you're covered, right? Well, the truth is picking the wrong service can lead to some really serious, even dangerous situations. So let's dive into spotting those red flags. All right, first red flag we're going to look at, the price trap. You know the one, vague quotes and hidden fees that can totally wreck your budget. This is that classic story where a price looks great at first, but then it becomes a total nightmare. And you can see the difference right here. It's like night and day. On one side, you've got all the red flags, those vague quotes where suddenly you're getting hit with surprise charges for tolls, wait time, whatever else they can think of. But on the other side, you've got the professional standard. We're talking transparent, all-inclusive quotes. A reputable company will always give you an itemized breakdown, which means the price you see is the price you pay, period. No surprises. And speaking of no surprises, let's talk about surge pricing. Ugh. You should never have to deal with that. Some services will jack up the rates at the last minute just because of traffic or high demand. No way. The gold standard in this industry is a locked-in rate. You want to look for a service that guarantees your price, whether you're going from Stamford to EWR or anywhere else. That's the kind of peace of mind you should expect every time. Okay, so we've talked about your wallet, but now let's get to something even more important, your safety. This next red flag is a really big one, the safety gamble. We're talking about unlicensed companies and drivers who haven't been properly screened, which, let's be honest, puts you in a really risky spot. So, how do you protect yourself? Well, you need to know about something called DOT compliance. And look, this isn't just a recommendation, it's a non-negotiable legal requirement for any car service that crosses state lines. Think about a trip from anywhere in Connecticut to JFK or Newark. They have to be DOT compliant. It's your guarantee that the company meets federal standards for insurance and vehicle safety. If a provider can't show you their DOT number, that's a massive red flag, seriously. And it's not just about the company's license, right? It's about who's behind the wheel. A truly professional service is going to have a rigorous vetting process for its chauffeurs. And you should absolutely ask what it includes. You're looking for things like federal background checks, constant verification of driving records, and continuous professional training. This is how you ensure every single trip is truly safe and reliable. So, we've talked about all the things that can go wrong. Now, let's flip it. What does it look like when a company gets all of this right? Well, it's about setting a whole different standard, one that eliminates all those red flags and delivers genuine peace of mind. Let's break down what this looks like in practice. You've got 24/7 service, which means reliability is never in question. Real-time flight tracking, which ensures your chauffeur is there right when you land at BDL or JFK, even if your flight is delayed. Of course, professionally vetted chauffeurs. That's your guarantee of safety and expertise. And that all-inclusive pricing we talked about, so your budget is always respected. See? These aren't just perks. They're the direct solutions to all those real problems we discussed. So there you have it. Now that you know what to look for, you can book your next car service with total confidence. Don't leave your safety and your schedule to chance. When you know the signs of a professional, reliable service, you can book with confidence every single time. If you want to see what a company that checks all these boxes looks like, just visit the website you see on the screen or give them a call. Travel smart and travel safe.